Hi, welcome to GDB. What we are looking at here is a simple irrigation system that I have installed using 3/4 inch PVC, valves, and a bunch of fittings. As you can see, this is where I start. I have a 10-foot line here. I leave this here all the time so that way I can use this hose in other places. Right now I've got these two lines opened up right here, and you can see the water coming out. I have enough pressure to do two at once. So as I want to get the other ones going, I open up here first, then here, come back over here, shut these ones off to give the pressure to that side, and they'll be coming out in a minute here, less than a minute. Doesn't take that long once there's water flowing. And we'll see it pop up. There it goes, starting to pick up. This one will come up next because it's further down the line. Takes the path of least resistance first, then fills up and goes to the next. And I gotta tell you guys, this was extremely easy to do. The hardest part was planning out the materials that I was gonna need. I had to make several trips because I was like, well, I forgot this, and oops, I forgot that. So I had to make a couple trips extra because I was missing a couple pieces. Just got some fittings throughout the lines, and at the end put a bowl plug, all 3/4 inch, and I lay it all out, and I drilled about where the plants were going to be, my handy drill. So I want to show you real quick how I did that. It's not rocket science, but I thought you might like to see. So this is the last line I'm going to be putting in service. I don't have any holes in this. It's ready to go. Got it all put together. Oh, quick note, I did not have to put glue in these sections. I did have to put glue in the main line here because this is where the initial pressure would hit, and that initial pressure would pop these fittings. So unfortunately, I did have to glue this little section here. I wanted to not do that, but it wouldn't work out with the pressure. And it's annoying to have to keep putting it back together. So when it comes winter time, I will have to break that long section in one single piece. But all these pieces here, all of them, I can break them down in real small pieces for storage. So I'm happy about that. These have not popped at all. I'm gonna do the same thing here. That way I can break it down for the winter. So let me show you how I go about drilling. So let's say I've got this plant right here. This is a blackberry bush. I'm going to angle it kind of towards the ground. It's going to hit the plant somewhat because of the location of this main pipe, but you angle it to where you want to go. And I'm going to recommend you charge up the line. You do it one at a time, because the more holes you cut, the more pressure drop you're going to have, and you want to be able to control that pressure to where you want your water to go. So take it slow, do it one at a time. So this would be my first hole right here. I'm going to angle this one about here. Whoop, slipped a little bit there. This is where a tripod is nice. I'll be investing in one of those soon. I have this on a low setting, that's why it's taking so long. There we go. Okay, so there's our first hole. Now I'm going to charge this line up and show you where it comes out about. Give me 1 second here. So I'm going to open this one first. Let's see how long it takes to get up there. It does have a little bit of rise, so it will take a little bit to get up there. Bear with me. Kill those two. I can already hear it going. Let's see where we come out at. There you go. Now that's a bunch of pressure. when I get more holes in this, that's going to slow down. And instead of it shooting down at an angle like that, it's going to trickle out where I want it to go. In fact, I think it has slowed down a little bit. Where'd it go? It shut off. Let's see. Might have to I got a pop somewhere. Okay, here's why. This has only got one hole, tons of pressure. That pressure is going to find the path of least resistance. Here it is. I didn't glue to there. So, as I get more holes in this, it will take the pressure off of that. So that's why we had a ton of pressure there, and this eventually popped, path of least resistance. Gotta tell you guys, this is super easy to do. This is an easy fix. Once I get some more holes in that, it's gonna relieve that pressure. You know, that's kind of how I do things here. You know, I started off, I have some troubles. You gotta troubleshoot, figure out what you're gonna do. It's not that hard. You just gotta put in the time and the willingness to try. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll do an update here in the future on how things are going with this. Take care, GDB.